Good afternoon. Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay's Spring 2024 Commencement. Please join me in thanking our students for bearing the international and tribal flags during the procession. These flags will be posted in the lobby, joining a display of more than 125 flags, illustrating the global reach of UW-Green Bay. We are proud today to welcome the UW-Green Bay ROTC Color Guard to present the colors. Please stand if you are able for the national anthem, which will be sung by UW-Green Bay student Jesse Roback. Thank you. Please be seated. We begin all UW-Green Bay ceremonies with our land acknowledgement. We at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay acknowledge the First Nations people who are the original inhabitants of the region. The Ho-Chunk Nation and the Menominee Nation are the original first people of Wisconsin, and both nations have ancient historical and spiritual connections to the land that our institution now resides upon. Today, Wisconsin is home to 12 First Nations communities, including the Oneida Nation of Wisconsin, Forest County Potawatomi, Ojibwe Nation communities, Stockbridge-Munsee Band of the Mohicans, and the Brotherton Indian Nation. We acknowledge the First Nations people of Wisconsin. And now I ask that if you please stand if you're able and join me in welcoming Dr. Artley Skenendor from the Oneida Nation to perform a welcome song honoring all of our graduates.
Sanunya sungwawe, yo sanunya sungwawe, Kale Josla Ganjokwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Kale Josla La Dixasu, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Kale Josa La Dixasu, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Yo Sanunya Songwawe, Kale Josla Yo Hahio, Yo Sanunya Songwawe.
Thank you, Dr. Skanendorf. Please be seated. I would like to now recognize some of the people who are joining us here today. The University of Wisconsin-Green Bay is fortunate to have a most distinguished and dedicated faculty, staff, and department chairs. These are the professionals who have provided our graduates with opportunities inside and outside of the classroom. They are mentors, experts, and work countless hours to provide the very best for our students. All of them also provide significant service to the region we serve and the fields they love. I ask the faculty and staff to stand and be recognized for their great work. I would also like to ask members of our academic leadership and deans to stand so that they may be recognized. These leaders guide the university, connect it to the communities we serve, and support our mission to serve students. Thank you for your work to make sure we continue to rise as an institution. Our graduates have benefited from the love and support of friends and family, many of whom have joined us here today. Graduates, I urge you to always take time to thank those that help you to rise. I would now like to ask all family members and friends of our graduates to stand. Graduates, if you could look around and please thank those who are here to support you. We are proud at UW-Green Bay to support education for our service members. At this time, I would ask all active duty and veterans of the U.S. military to stand so we may thank you for your service. Every commencement ceremony is special, but this one is special for a few reasons that are unique. For the first time in our history, we have surpassed an enrollment of 10,000 students. 10,338 to be exact. The greatest impact of this growth is that we continue to set records for our largest graduating classes. This shows the incredible momentum we have as a university. It is a reflection of why we continue to push as hard as we can to provide access to education and empower as many people as we can to make a difference in the future of our region, our state, the country, and our world. This is truly something to celebrate, not just for the university, but for the region we serve, as we continue to grow and graduate more students that can contribute to making their communities better. Our first class graduated in June of 1970. 78 students marched in that commencement ceremony. Today, 915 students will walk and receive their diplomas. And throughout the course of this year, we will graduate over 1,700 students. I want to just give you a few facts about this graduating class. First, more than 50% of our graduates are first-generation students, meaning they're the first in their family to graduate from college. Let's give them a round of applause. Also, as we continue to grow and expand as a university, we will have 2 new degrees that will receive diplomas for the first time this year. The first is our Community Health Education program. The second is our Master of Science in Nutrition and Integrated Health. We'll each graduate their first graduates. And today we will give out the 1,000th, or surpass the 1,000th master's degree we have ever given out as a university, combined with over 50,000 we've given out in our history. To our graduating class, congratulations on all of your accomplishments and for rising to meet every challenge that has come your way. Sometimes we take things in life for granted, and we should not. The opportunity to share this moment together with our graduating students and their family and friends is something we truly cherish. Now go forth, build on the experiences you have had here, continue to make us proud, and make a difference for others through your kindness, perseverance, and dedication to your field. It has been our honor to learn from the students here today and all who have come before you. Today and forevermore, you are a phoenix. It is my pleasure now to call Associate Professor and Chair of Human Biology, Dr. Brian Merkel, to introduce this year's class speaker. Dr. Merkel.
Thank you, Chancellor Alexander. I'm extremely honored to introduce this year's graduating class speaker, Adán Cordova. Mr. Cordova represents the best of a UW Green Bay education. He was chosen to speak on behalf of his graduating class by a committee of UW Green Bay faculty and staff. Mr. Cordova truly exemplifies the resilience and perseverance that are hallmarks of UW Green Bay graduates. Please note his remarkable path and show of perseverance detailed in the commencement program. Human Biology is very proud of him.
Good afternoon, everybody. To those who doesn't know me, my name is Adán Cordova. I'm from Honduras, and I'm a first-generation bilingual, non-traditional student. I want to congratulate everyone in the class of 2024. We are finally here after working so hard over the last 4 years. After years of meticulous planning, diligent preparation, unwavering commitment, and experiencing a pandemic, the time has finally come to rejoice and commemorate this achievement. I am deeply grateful and filled with a profound sense of pride as we gather to commemorate our achievements. I matured while entering the halls because I completed my roles and responsibility as a parent and a full-time employee and a student. I managed my time and faced challenges with commitment to overcome them in 5 years, which helped me to grow and achieve my goals. I was 20 years old when my siblings and I came to the United States in 2012 to live with our fathers. When I arrived in the United States, I was able to get a high school diploma and then began to work. For 7 years, I worked in various factory jobs. Finally, I decided to enroll at WTC in 2019. My inspiration to attend college has been my mother. I saw her trying to get a higher education back home while being a single mother to 3 children. My motivation to continue is my children. They are watching me make every decision and seeing the sacrifices I am making to be a good father, while also moving our family forward by getting a college education. Being a first-generation student, I didn't know anything about college. I didn't know about the variety of campus resources, such as academic advisors to help choose classes or who to ask for help. I faced many problems during my education journey because English was not my first language. I had to learn the language first, since I only knew the basics like hi, hello, how are you? Coming from a background where family responsibilities are the priority and everyone expects you to be a great family person, my desire to attend college became my life's last goal. Nevertheless, I stood up and decided to take a leap of faith. I enrolled in a 1-year program to find inspiration and motivate myself. Despite all my efforts, I did not feel happy with that program. I had something missing. I knew I could achieve more. My long-time objective was to become a medical doctor. However, despite imposter syndrome, I pushed myself and never lost hope in my ambition. I confidently identified my inner strength and moved toward my objective, such as changing my program of study 3 times at NWTC and ultimately transferring to UW Green Bay, and changing my major once. Through every obstacle I faced, I grew more resilient and relentless. Confidence in myself was the most surprising thing I discovered on this journey. I belong among my fellow students, despite the fears and uncertainty that had previously touched me. We are all worthy of success, happiness, and accomplished goals. I surmounted every challenge due to my unwavering commitment to providing a superior existence for my loved ones and myself. I have focused my academic pursuit on my degree in human biology with emphasis on health science. To further my preparation for a medical profession, I have capitalized on the opportunity to pursue minors in chemistry and psychology, augmenting my educational background. My employment as a nursing assistant at HSS St. Vincent Hospital has given me a first-hand appreciation of the impact healthcare professionals can have on individual well-being. This experience has strengthened my determination to pursue a career as a pediatric psychiatrist. The outcome of my college journey is my personal improvement and growth. I grew as a parent in every role, including a responsible citizen. The responsibilities in my personal life matured and helped me in college. I highly appreciate my professors who trust me despite my many weaknesses, your support and confidence in my abilities. I want to thank Dr. Pat, Dr. Grubisha, Dr. Nelson, Dr. Brusich, Dr. Merkel, Dr. Heyerman, Dr. Smith, and Dr. Christian. Have played a crucial role in propelling my achievements up to this point. You have provided me with information and instilled a strong confidence and purpose to guide me in all my future endeavors. I profoundly appreciate my family, who have consistently provided unwavering support and served as my steadfast foundation. I also want to thank the Multicultural Resource Center staff, and especially Cindy Johnson. You have consistently supported me and demonstrated that I can conquer any challenge. As we begin this new chapter, let us recall the individual the individuals we have encountered, those who have supported us during this journey, the knowledge we have acquired, and the aspirations and objectives that have directed us. Have confidence in yourself, have faith in your ambition, and have the conviction that you are worthy of achievement. These are the powerful convictions that we must always have in focus. Because of the support of others, I can proudly say at the end of this ceremony, I am a first-generation college graduate. Let us confront the future with courage, certainty, and unwavering belief in limitless possibilities. Perhaps some class theory will have faded from our memories in 10 years, but the love we felt here will remain. Quiero agradecer a todos los padres y madres que están aquí con sus hijos y los que no pudieron estar aquí hoy, pero apoyaron a sus hijos en todas las maneras posibles para poder graduarse el día de hoy. Les puedo asegurar que su apoyo ha sido muy importante para que ellos puedan seguir sus sueños. I want to thank all the parents who were able to attend and those who were not, but they all supported their children in many possible ways so they can graduate today. Your support has been important for your children to follow their dreams. Dear class of 2024, you put in the hard work and made it to this great life accomplishment. I am certain that we will continue to achieve greater levels of success in the future. I challenge you to find ways to continue paving the way for those who are following you. Congratulations, class 2024. We did it. Felicidades, clase 2024. Lo hicimos. Thank you.
Thank you, Adon. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker, President Christopher M. Caldwell. President Caldwell is the president of the College of Menominee Nation, is an enrolled member of the Menominee Indian Tribe of Wisconsin. He has led the college since February 2020, serving first as interim president and officially installed by the board of directors in June of 2021. President Caldwell is the fourth person to lead the College of Menominee Nation. He has been in a range of positions at the college, including student, director, adjunct, and president. An alumnus of the college, Caldwell began his higher education at the College of Menominee Nation, earning his associate's degree in sustainable development. He holds a bachelor degree in natural resources from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, a master's degree in environmental science and policy from UW-Green Bay, and is currently a PhD candidate in environment and resources from the UW-Madison Nelson Institute. During his career, Caldwell has served in previous positions focused on sustainability, specifically within the forestry sector. Tribal Resources Director of Compliance, Enforcement Officer for the Menominee Indian Tribe, Forest Products Technician with the USDA Forest Services Forest Products Laboratory in Madison, and student intern with the U.S. Department of Interior Bureau of Indian Affairs, NCCE. Timber Market, Forestry Technician, and Menominee Tribal Enterprises, and more recently as the Director of the Sustainable Development Institute at the College of Menominee Nation. We're incredibly honored to have President Caldwell give our address today. Please join me in welcoming him.
My other left. Poso Nech Mamachitawik Mashik Mawaniwiak Maki Anaquat Mamachitaw Nawiswan Mashik Chris Caldwell Mokaman Nawiswan Awasa Nato Tamaway Kasitna and Nitski Wakian. I greet you in the Menominee language, my people's language, which has been spoken on these lands for thousands of years. Chancellor Alexander, I want to thank you for the invitation to speak and for your friendship over these past few years. UWGB Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, and staff, Waiwanan, thank you for everything you do to help your students succeed. To the family, friends, and supporters, Waiwanan for all that you have done to support your students to meet their goals, and for coming to celebrate with them today. For those not with us today, we keep their memories in our hearts as well. And now to the graduating class of 2024, I say in my people's language, Nahau Weskiwa na Mauni Wiak. All of you have done an outstanding job. Congratulations. It's a great honor to speak to you all today. Next week, I get to congratulate my students at the College of Menominee Nation. But fear not, my message today is for you, my soon-to-be fellow UWGB alumni. And so I say congratulations again. Class of 2024, the resilient problem solvers and fearless dreamers that your families, communities, and our world need today and tomorrow. When I was preparing my remarks, as many speakers do probably, I was wondering, how did I get to this point? How did I get to this stage today? How did I get to this place to serve? It's not that I sought out this stage or the opportunity to speak. I've always just focused on the work in front of me, how to support my family, my community, and hopefully do something I enjoy along the way. How a forester becomes a college president, I'm still trying to figure that one out, but that's all a part of life, the same as all of you. And as we all know, life has a way of steering us down different paths. So being selected to speak today, it probably didn't hurt that Chancellor Alexander had to hear my bio being read over and over at the numerous events we've attended. And along one of those times, he heard I graduated from University of Wisconsin, Green Bay with my master's in environmental policy, science and policy. And by the way, I have just a little bit of unfinished business, if you'd indulge me for a minute. I wanted to say Waiwanan to my co-chairs of my committee, Dr. Michael Kraft and Dr. John Stahl. They were instrumental in steering me to finish my degree at a time when I was ready to give up. And I'm sure many of you graduates know a faculty member or two here like that at UWGB. As a part of that, I actually brought my bound copy here of my thesis that I was supposed to turn in 10 years ago. Hopefully that's not too late, but better late than never. In getting to know Chancellor Alexander, the memory of our first phone call stands out in my mind. Although I don't recall the specific conversation, it happened early in the days of the pandemic when we were both new leaders at our respective institutions. I remember it because I had to drive out to a dam to get a clear cell signal because our campus was closed because of the pandemic, and there was a snowstorm that had knocked out the electricity. Now, during that time, CMN had moved all of our classes online and our staff to remote work within the span of a week. We didn't have the updated equipment, training, policies, or plans to do that, but we did it. I was only about a few months into my tenure along with other interim executive leaders, and I was desperate to talk to anyone who might offer some guidance. What I found out in talking to Mike that day was that due to the pandemic, we were all pretty much in the same boat. All we could do was our best. And so that memory, along with many others from the pandemic years, reminded me that despite the obstacles that our institutions of higher education faced, we kept doing the work because of our belief in each of our institutions' missions to help our students advance in meeting their academic goals as they too navigated the pandemic and its impacts. Many of you are likely recalling your experiences and what you had to do to get by, to continue your academic journey, take care of yourself, take care of your families, your school and work responsibilities, all while being as uncertain as everyone else as to what would happen next. Is it any wonder that UWGB has focused on helping to develop the next generation of resilient problem solvers and fearless dreamers? Building the skills of people to adapt and succeed is a critical mission of our higher education institutions. Adaptation is a value not often considered when people measure the cost of education against future earnings. But adaptation in the face of adversity and uncertainty is always needed. In relation to this focus by UWGB on problem solving and dreaming, I wanted to share a short story about the Menominee experience and example. The land we stand upon today is part of the 10 million acres of ancestral lands that the Menominee people once occupied and kept a responsibility to until the treaty era in the 1800s. 50 years of treaty making with the US government left us with 235,000 acres of those ancestral lands. Our language was almost extinguished. Our social, economic, and cultural lifeways vastly changed. This included the loss of many people who followed dreams as a way of understanding situations and solving problems. Yet, despite all this, our leaders, long before my time, saw the importance of preserving and protecting as much of our lands and forests as possible for future generations to be able to make their own decisions. The result? You can see the outline of the Menominee Reservation from space today because of our sustainably managed forest compared to surrounding lands that were cut over and transitioned to farmlands in the late 1800s. Since our forest management started in the early 1900s, we have harvested the forest several times over, with more volume of standing timber now than when we started. The diversity of trees, plants, animals, insects, and other non-human relatives, our waterways, our ecosystems, continue to serve as the backbone of our forest strength, and by extension, our people's strength. Today, a once endangered language, Omatnomene Waitnasin, the Menominee language, is being promoted and revitalized in tribal institutions like the College of Menominee Nation and the K-12 school systems, in our tribal government, through grassroots organizations, in communities, families, and with individuals, and even across other higher education institutions like the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. Resilient problem solvers and fearless dreamers, the Menominee people are no strangers to those values. And so with the UWGB focus, this means you, as graduates of this institution, are a part of honoring the legacy of this land through your actions. Our leaders from generations past dreamt and solved problems to ensure the next generations would have an opportunity to live a good life as stewards of this earth. That is us today. Despite our present day adversities and uncertainties, our responsibilities and decision making should focus on the world our children and grandchildren will inherit as the next stewards. The ethics and principles embedded in decisions should include respect and responsibility to each other, the land, and our non-human relatives who share space with us. These are lessons that I see evident in the values expressed by UWGB and the experience of the Menominee people as I know them. These lessons and values are essential in science, engineering, technology development, business, and all the other disciplines that receive degrees from UWGB this morning. These lessons are also embedded in the work that Dr. Lisa Pupar and the faculty and staff in the First Nations Education Center continue to advance as part of UWGB and these lands they stand upon. In closing, I want to share a statement summarizing all of this. During an 1856 General Council meeting, Chief Oshkosh, one of our tribal leaders, exemplified the values of the Menominee when he said, "I wish to pursue a course which will be best for the generations that will follow us. Resilient problem solvers, fearless dreamers, let us pursue a course that will be best for the generations that will follow." Congratulations, class of 2024. Pumatna Sakun, take care of yourselves, and Nit, that is all.
Thank you, President Caldwell. I'm inspired by your leadership, and I think you're a shining example of what it means to be a graduate from ECOU. Thank you. Now I invite Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kate Burns, to preside over the most important part of our ceremony, the conferring of degrees.
Thank you, Chancellor Alexander. We will begin with the conferring upon the eligible candidates the degree of Master of Science. Chancellor Alexander, I wish to read a resolution passed by the Faculty Senate at its meeting on May 1st, 2024. Be it resolved that the Faculty Senate of the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, on behalf of the faculty, recommends to the Chancellor and Vice Chancellor of the University that the students certified by the Registrar of the University as having completed the requirements of their respective programs be granted their degrees at the May 11th commencement. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Interim Associate Vice Chancellor for Graduate Studies and Research, Dr. Gail Trimberger.
The University of Wisconsin-Green Bay offers a wide array of graduate programming at the master's and doctoral level to meet the rapidly evolving educational needs of our regional workforce in the fields of science and technology, education, healthcare, and business. Graduate programs provide students with an advanced, problem-focused educational experience with courses offered in traditional, online, weekend, and evening formats. Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Alexander, I present these candidates for the master's degree upon the recommendation of their faculty advisors, their thesis committees, and the UW Green Bay Faculty Senate.
Thank you, Dr. Trimberger. On the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I confer upon you the degree appropriate to the learning you have achieved and the work you have completed, with all the responsibilities, privileges, and honors thereto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and our marshals will lead you on to the podium.
Candidates for the master's degree, please proceed to the platform. The candidates will be joined on stage by their major professors and program chairs. The candidates' names will be read by Visit Manager and Marketing Assistant Megan Manders.
The following students are graduating with a master's degree from the Austin E. Coffrin School of Business. The following students have a Master of Science in Data Science. Enrique Alcorza. Rachel Hancock. Jeremiah Kramus. Michelle Reynolds. The following students have a Master of Science in Management. Michelle Ann Krushke de Jesus. Richard Russell Zebel. The following students have a Master of Business Administration. Justin Baresa. Ryan Carter. Amelia K. Jordan. Brandolyn Cochera. Erin Hannah Ranke. Mallory Catherine Strama. Sydney John White. The following students are graduating with a master's degree from the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. The following students have a Master of Athletic Training. Jada Monet Jones. Sarah Staub. Paula Tatari. Caitlin Marie Warpinski. The following students have a Master of Science in Applied Biotechnology. Lauren Eakins. The following students have a Master of Science in Cybersecurity. Ryan Smith. The following students have a Master of Science in Environmental Science and Policy. Anissa Durbeck. Brian Lara. Brandon Knoll. Riley Christine Schultz. The following students have a Master of Science in Nutrition and Integrated Health. Danielle May Collins. Hannah Jane Dugan. Laurel Sunflower May. Marissa K. Spatz. Rebecca Vanden Langenberg. Kayla Ward. Heather Marie Wilkie. The following students have a Master of Science in Sustainable Management. Garrett Dietz. Patrick Aray Mba. Angelica Rose Pintaro.
Please join me. Please join me. Please join me in congratulating our 2024 master's degree recipients. Following our award ceremony last night, 30 students now wear the Chancellor's Leadership Medallion in recognition of high academic achievement and community service. Another 40 students were honored with University Leadership Awards. Please stand so you may be recognized for all of your hard work and determination. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the deans of the two colleges whose students are being honored at this afternoon's commencement. The Dean of the Austin E. Coffran School of Business, Dr. Matthew Dornbush, the Dean of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, Dr. John Caters. They will introduce you to their respective colleges.
Thank you, Provost Burns. The Austin E. Coffran School of Business is a driving force in northeastern Wisconsin business education, dedicated to advancing economic prosperity and entrepreneurial spirit through partnership, impactful research, and quality graduate and baccalaureate programming. It is my pleasure to introduce to you my colleague, the Dean of the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, Dr. John Caters.
Thank you, Dean Dornbush. Faculty and staff in the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, which includes the Richard J. Resch School of Engineering, provide a dynamic and hands-on learning environment in the classroom and the laboratory for a diverse array of majors. This approach to education fosters new and exciting opportunities in STEM fields for our undergraduate and graduate students, our faculty, and the surrounding community, thereby contributing to both economic innovation and environmental sustainability. Provost Burns.
Thank you, deans, for your leadership. We will now confer the baccalaureate degrees upon the eligible candidates. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise and remain standing? I present these candidates for degrees upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay. They are to receive their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Provost Burns. On the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin system, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to the learning you have achieved and the work you have completed, with all the responsibilities, privileges, and honors thereto pertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated. Graduates, at the direction of your marshal, you may proceed to the platform.
The following students are graduating with a bachelor's degree from the Austin E. Coffrin School of Business. The following students have a major in accounting. Emil Ahern. Mitchell Donald Becker, summa cum laude. Keely Ann Blazer. Thomas Brigham. Aliceli Contreras, cum laude. Juliana Michelle Matthews. Jaime Manuel Hernandez, summa cum laude. Seth Wayne Nickel. Yahui Lam Nguyen, cum laude. Jesse Placencia, cum laude. Kristen Ann Quinn, summa cum laude. Erica Quiñones Colon. Carissa Elizabeth Resch, summa cum laude. Desiree Ann Sawyer. Hannah Rose Schmidt, summa cum laude. Owen Seminar, summa cum laude. Gabriella May Umentum, summa cum laude. Anastasia Yelenchuk. Holden James Young, summa cum laude. The following students have a major in business administration. Madison Adams. Ana Alfaro. Vincent Roy Bellantonio, magna cum laude. Hayden Benner. Logan Bitters. Jacob Michael Borick. Morgan Ray Kane, cum laude. Andrew Carlos, cum laude. Carrie Elizabeth Cerny. Jessica Shukara. Kristen Clemo. Rashawn Manisha Danielle. Michaela Ann DeBooth. Andrew James Eberhart. Shannon Endres. Will Christian Ernst, cum laude. Luis Escamilla. Austin D. Fibiger. Sarah Fiddler, cum laude. Fabian Gonzalez Mendoza. Elena K. Hansen. Corey Herbert. Melissa May Casper. Kaylee Marie Kleps, cum laude. Deborah J. Connershield. Haven Joe Lancer, summa cum laude. Gage James Lowry. Lillian Lavinia Madrid, cum laude. Aiden Marquardt, cum laude. Inigo Martinez. Samantha Jennifer Masoni. April M. Millard. Hunter Ray Morgan, cum laude. Annie Caroline Nanninga, cum laude. Benjamin Navarre. Kenneth Giles Braxton Nelson. Taylor Oudenhoven Skenador. Ashley Autumn Prokash. Jacob Kenneth Rexigal, magna cum laude. Stacy Marie Rivera. Quentin D. Rizzo. Mitchell Alexander Shills, cum laude. Deanna Jean Schneider, cum laude. Joseph Mark Sommerfeld. Amy Stephanie. Trenton Joseph Udovich. Robin Vanden Langenberg, cum laude. Gomong Vang. Do you have your card? What? I need your card.
It's in my pocket.
That's okay.
It's
Athena
Athena Weiss.
Weiss. Athena Weiss. Noah Daniel Williams, summa cum laude. Peter Woodruff. Kristana Zhang. The following students have a major in economics. Carson Beals. Matthew C. Klumpian. Luckenshu P. Malor, magna cum laude. The following students have a major in finance. Mason Givers, magna cum laude. Alyssa Hedke, summa cum laude. Cameron Allen Jerome Hellcamp, cum laude. Jesselyn Carissa Hoppy, cum laude. Philip Kiles. Cody Lewis, cum laude. Alan Malcor, cum laude. Emily Grace Miller. Sylvia Gobin, cum laude. Matthew August O'Day, summa cum laude. Jason Allen Ritchell, cum laude. Kaylee Ray Ritchell. Michaela Adaria Ann Robinson. Stephen Michael Sevchik. Jenna Sherry, summa cum laude. Devin Scott Stutzman. Jack Allen Surachek. Cody Reed Weissnicht. Calvin Christopher Wittick, summa cum laude. The following students have a major in human resource management. Hannah Rose Baker. Zoe Bergman, magna cum laude. Megan Marie Dobner, summa cum laude. Emily Einerson, cum laude. Cristal Espinoza Garcia, summa cum laude. Danae Famery, cum laude. Elena Charlene Hassel. Samantha Jean Hockey, summa cum laude. Benjamin Daniel Heller. Natalie Jandrin, summa cum laude. Ryan Kroll, cum laude. Deanna Lemus. Elizabeth Lou Peterson, magna cum laude. Mai Ning Vang. The following students have a major in management. Tessa Margine Durnick, magna cum laude. Dennis Joseph Ellie. Ben Holtz, magna cum laude. Caleb Jones. Erica Kundinger. Noah James Oltmans, summa cum laude. Kylie Ann Pagel. Gracie Peterson, cum laude. Mason Renard, cum laude. Nevaeh Carmen Schmeckel, summa cum laude. Nathan Taylor Small, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Marie Unferth, cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Werchek, magna cum laude. Emily Yang, cum laude. Hudan Abdakani Ali. Isabella Bellin, summa cum laude. Samantha Jo Bernshine, summa cum laude. Alicia Jewel Burby. Luca Contestable, summa cum laude. Jessica Cruz Castillo, summa cum laude. Kylie Marie Swickla. Heather Ray Duffner. Jackson Shay Denamer, cum laude. Jacob Lee Ewert. Peter Fuller. Maya Gore, cum laude. Taya Renee Hampton. Wesley Jones, cum laude. James William Longlet. Colin James Lucht. Bjorn Gunther Libke, summa cum laude. Maria Isabel Manjarez, summa cum laude. Paige Meshnick, summa cum laude. Grace Marie Nelson, cum laude. Colin Quaid. Courtney Lynn Rittmeyer, summa cum laude. Evan Joseph Roberts, summa cum laude. Abigail Ann Rush, summa cum laude. Lauren Taylor Schwaller, cum laude. Alexis Nicole Sieg, cum laude. Joseph Spivey. The following students are graduating with a bachelor's degree from the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology. The following students have a major in biology. Margaret Rochelle Aid. Alexis Anthony. Jessica Renee Blois. Emily Frances Dasso, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ashley Flash. Griffin Gaiba, cum laude. Rebecca Greening. Natalie Hahnemann, summa cum laude. Ella Marie Coiler. Bethany Koenig. Adam J. McCabe, cum laude. Al Powell, summa cum laude. Logan George Rickel. Marley Schneider, cum laude. Dante W. Schumacher. The following students have a major in chemistry. Nora Buchholz, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Haller, magna cum laude. Noah Donald Reeb. Hannah Schnell. The following students have a major in computer science. Troy Allen Amond, magna cum laude. Kieran James Buss. Rachel Renee Doyle. Cade Madsen. Talant Machaku. Omar A. Mohammed. Amber Robertson, magna cum laude. Matthew James Schultz, cum laude. Alana May Siebers, summa cum laude. Braden Slater. Brian Joseph Thompson. Samuel R. Wood. Tong Yang. Justin Gregory Zager. The following student has a major in electrical engineering. Tyler Donald Kleinhans, cum laude. Dustin Zakowitz, magna cum laude. The following student has a major in electrical engineering technology. Sursawong Lee. The following student has a major in environmental science. Tiana Ditzman, magna cum laude. Haley Rose Fritsch, summa cum laude. Addison Henkeline, magna cum laude. Noah Philip Hoffman. April Marie Keinbaum. Megan Ray Ryan. Olivia Yvonne Smith, magna cum laude. The following student has a major in geoscience. Kyle Choudois, cum laude. Lawrence H.R. Schilling. Sebastian Michael Smalecki. The following students have a major in human biology. Ella Mae Anderson. Emily Belfi, cum laude. Miranda Birschbach. Grace Elizabeth Bulwark, summa cum laude. Jack Burgess, summa cum laude. Ellie Grace Casper, cum laude. Mackenzie Lee Clark. Adan Eduardo Cordova Delgado, summa cum laude. Benjamin Joseph Diedrich. Mark Domzel, cum laude. Cade Michael Entwistle, cum laude. Alexis Gehring, cum laude. Cynthia Grace Getz, magna cum laude. Shay Ryan Gressich, cum laude. Allison Hahn. Haley Heckenleibel. Kylie Brooke Heyer. Linda Tao Hernandez. Anastasia Herr. Desiree Virginia Herning, summa cum laude. Ryan William Jacobs. Ethan William James, magna cum laude. Alexa Kelly, magna cum laude. Morgan Kreisenick. Megan Esther Lee. Foster James Ledka, cum laude. Nikki Messick, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Miller, magna cum laude. Lucas John Mullen. Daisy Giselle Murrow, cum laude. Lane Elizabeth Neuenfeld, cum laude. Lily Nicholson, magna cum laude. Haley Piantek. Tyler Powers. Jade Rigel. Samantha Salone, summa cum laude. Emily Louise Schmidbauer. Quincy Nicole Schultz. Nellie Grace Sherrick, cum laude. Melissa Marie Cernka, magna cum laude. Kendall Ann Sturm. Fatima Tabassum Tossing, summa cum laude. Kelsey Nicole Turin. Liliana Faith Van Beek. Kiana Marie Van Dinter. Maxine Vang. Lolu Vang. Aria May Vigil. Caleb Nathaniel Voigt, magna cum laude. Erica Werther. Sydney Williams. The following students have a major in mathematics. Jaden Goen. Julian Lyerly. Trevor Kenneth Steiner. Tyler Gerard Van Lannen, cum laude. The following students have a major in mechanical engineering. Peter Joseph Delcamera. Alexander Michael Adam Gangler, summa cum laude. Augustine Jackson. Justin Matthew Keeney, cum laude. Cody Leisgang, cum laude. Jack Mercatoris. Jason Ortiz, summa cum laude. Ivan Polito. Elissa Marie Purdy, magna cum laude. Adam Joshua Smith, cum laude. Cole Stebbs. Ethan Tauble. Andrew Torter. James Frank Vanderweist, summa cum laude. Unique Saucy Vang. The following student has a major in mechanical engineering technology, Seth Daniel Beining.
Graduates, according to university tradition, I now invite you to move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates one more time. Thank you all for attending today. Graduates, I urge you to move forward from this day with the understanding that you have a responsibility that comes with your degree. You represent yourself and all of them, the more than 50,000 that have graduated before you. I know you will continue to inspire us. Go Phoenix! I would ask you all to please rise and remain standing in place until the recession of faculty and graduates is complete. Megan Jodar will lead us in Lift Every Voice and Sing, followed by the UW Green Bay alma mater.
that will be after the session.